Hi. In this video, we are going to look into territory type and territory model. In the previous videos, we have learned about introduction to territory and the architecture of territory model. That's what, we have discussed in the previous videos. So what is meant by territory model? Territory model in the sense it's a design, basically. So a territory model represents the complete territory management system which is constructed in your org. Basically, if you look at this particular presentation, there is a territory model created in an org called Pan India Sales 2024. So territory model in the sense it's a structure of hierarchies of territories. Okay, so in this architecture, you're able to see there is a territory model called Pan India Sales 2024. The territory model is active. Under the territory model, we have two territories. One is the South India and another one is the North India. What is meant by territory? As we discussed in the previous video, territory means it's a group of accounts and users. They will be doing with the territories. All right. So that is what basically the territory. So we have two main territories called South India and North India. Under South India, we have some set of, another territories, for example, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. So from the architecture itself, from the design itself, we can easily identify this territory model is a location-based territory model, right? So a territory can be created based on any fields in the account for your information, right? So this might be created based on the location, right? That's why you have a location-based territory model here. So two territories, South India and North India. Under South India, we have territories based on the cities, right? Chennai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. So this is what the territory model is all about. Territory model in the sense the architecture of how the territories hierarchies are made in a Salesforce org. So each territories will have a criteria also. Each territories will have a criteria of how the accounts should be assigned to that territories. And if you want to create a territory, definitely you need to create a territory type. That's what we are going to see in the next presentation. What is in by territory types? Let's say, for example, we have a territory called South India. Under the territory, we have a couple of more territories called Chennai, Bangalore hierarchy. It is in the hierarchy, right? Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad are the territories which is, coming under the main territory called South India. So to create a territory, we need to create a territory type first. So territory type in the sense you cannot see the territory type in the hierarchy model. In the previous presentation, you saw the structure, right? The architecture of territory model in an org. Nowhere we saw any name called territory type, right? So then what is the use of territory type? Territory type is just like our briefcase, or it's just like a box, which is used to group the territories. So the territories can be grouped with the help of territory type. So it is used to organize, or it is used to arrange the territories. For example, territory in the sense it's a group of account and users. Each and every presentation I'm again insisting that point, okay, because we should not deviate from what is the meaning of territory. So let's say a system can have a territory type called a customer account. You can have a territory type called a partner account. It means that you are going to group the accounts, right? So basically territory type in the sense it is nowhere it is going to play any role in the architecture of the model, if you are going to look into it from the UI perspective, but it is internally used to group the territories. For example, South India can be grouped under a territory type called customer account. Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad also grouped under the territory type called customer account. So if you want to create a territory in Salesforce, definitely you should have a territory type. So again, I'm repeating, territory type is just used to group the territories. That's it. And the clear point is they don't appear on the territory model hierarchies. The territory type won't available in the territory model. That's what we see in the previous presentation. How to name it? Suppose if I need to create a territory type, what will be the naming convention, or how I need to name the territory type? So territory types can be named based on the business requirement, right? For example, I have created a territory type called customer account type, partner account type, or someone may create the territory type based on the revenue. So they are going to give the territory type as gold territory type, right? Silver territory type, okay, bronze territory type. So territory types can be, named based on the business requirement. What is the use of a territory type? It is simply used to create a territory, right? It is used to group the territories. That's it. Okay, fine. So when you are trying to create a territory territory type has an attribute called a territory type priority. What is the meaning of territory type priority? So from the name itself, you can easily identify priority, in the sense maybe this attribute might be used to prioritize assigning, right? So that's what territory type priority helps to prioritize the territory type while creating territory records. For example, let me make it very simple. Territory means a group of accounts and users. So an account can be part of different territories, right? There is a territory called South India. There is a territory called North India. An account may be part of both the South India as well as North India uh, territory. If that is the case, if you want to give some priorities, right? Whenever I'm going to create an account, which type I need to give the priority, right? I need to, because it is belong to more than one. If that is the case, which one I should give the priority? The priority might be based on the business requirement, right? For example, there is a requirement explained clearly here. ABC Private Limited, he expects more opportunities within customer account type. It means that we have a territory type called customer account type. There is a territory type called customer account type. So ABC Private Limited wanted to have more opportunities under customer account type. Definitely opportunity will be associated with an account, right? So if that is the case, whenever there is an account gets created, always it should be created under the priority of, customer account type. That's what the business wanted to have, right? So the customer account priority type will have a priority value of, it's a numeric value, priority value of 100, and the partner territory type is assigned to 200. It means that whenever there is a territory is being used to assign the account records, the priority will always go to customer account priority, because it has a less value in the priority. Why it was given as 100 and 200? Because in future, if you are going to create another territory type and you wanted to have it in between the customer account priority and partner account priority, then you can easily create a territory type and give your territory type priority as 150, right? So that's why it is always good to have some gap in between the territory priority number. Otherwise, if you're going to give 100 and next one is 101, it's very difficult to push something in between. You need to delete and then you have to recreate it, right? So that's why when you're creating a territory type, it will ask you for give the priority. It's a require field, priority in the sense in what order the account should be assigned to the priorities. Account should be assigned to the territory, right? For that, we'll be giving the territory priority as 100 and 200, right? So again, I'm repeating, territory type is used to group the basically the territories, right? So whenever you are creating a territory, it is mandatory to have a territory type. If you have more than one territory type, an account also belongs to different territories, and then how the priority should goes. The priority should go as per the territory type you have configured, territory type priority you have configured in your machine. Okay, let's quickly jump to the org and we will see the territory type and how to create a territory type priority and model. Let me go to my org. This is my org. So as you are aware of that, territory settings has to be enabled first. So already we have enabled the territory, enterprise territory management in the org. So that's covered in the previous video. Because of that, now we have, more settings here. So one is the territory model and another one is the territory type, right? So if you come to territory type, there you will have the option to create a territory type, right? For example, there is a new button called territory type. I'm going to click the territory type. I'm going to create a first territory type as customer account, customer type, or customer account. Okay, I'm going to create a territory type. The description, it is always recommended to give you a neat and clean description, right? So customer account is going to be a territory type, which will be used to group some territories, right? That's it. You can give it any name. So the priority, okay, I'm going to give it as 100 as I explained in the video, right? So this will decide if an account belongs to more than one priority, in what order, or which priority, which territory should have the priority to assign the account, right? So that's why we have a priority also here. Let me click save. The territory type is getting saved. Let me create one more territory type also, new territory type. And this time I'm going to create it as partner account. I'm going to create it as partner account. Always you should give a description. And for this, I'm going to give the priority, less priority. So I'm going to give it as 200 here. So now we have created two territory types basically. Okay. Now if you click territory model, now the territory model, is blank because we don't have a territory model as of now. How to create a territory model? If you want to create a territory model, first you need to click the territory model button, new territory model, and you have an option here, right? I'm going to give Pan India Sales 2024, right? So if you look at the state is saying that planning, right? A territory model can be in a planning state, it can be in an active state, or it can be archived state. The territory model might be archived or it might be removed. So initially it will be the planning. Always good to have in the planning, because when you are in the planning, you can design the territories, you can assign the rules, and you can check how the accounts are being assigned to the territory. It is working as per the business requirement. Then at the end you can go for activating the territory model. So initially it's good to have a planning model, right? Planning territory model. I'm going to give it as the same as a description, but it's always recommended to give a clean and neat description here. So now if you click save, if you look at it, you have a territory model in place. Now, what is the state? The state is in a planning state. If you want to activate the territory model at any point of time, you can activate it, but we won't activate it, initially. I'm going to click the territory model. So this is how it will looks like. Now, if you see here, there is an option called view hierarchy, right? If you click the view hierarchy, it will take you to the territory model hierarchy, right? Hierarchy user interface. If you look at here, we have only one territory model that is called Pan India Sales 2024. We don't have any territory here, right? So if you want to create a territory, you can create a territory at any point of time. Now this is in an planning state, so that's why in the bracket you are able to see it is called as planning, and at any point of time you can you can activate it, right? What we will do next, definitely we will be creating a territory, and in the territories we will be mentioning all the access types, and then we will be assigning the accounts and users. We will be testing it. In the next video we will be seeing how to create a territory under a territory model, and how to assign the accounts and users to the territory. That we will see in the next video.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum, and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018, and we have trained and guided 2000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section, where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also, if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.